Like we always do about this time. Perfect.
Morning all, how are we? Hope you're good. Can you see me there? 7:06, Monday morning, 9 degrees, nice and fresh, smells like winter outside. I've got a bit of a stinky cold, not like full on yet, it's just kind of hovering around as to whether it's gonna ruin me this week or let me get off with a few sniffles, a sneeze and a slight cough. China. But it is kind of flu-y season, so we're bound to get some at some point. Yeah, Monday morning, obviously we've got the T5 still in the shop, so at some point today we'll start digging into the wiring on that bumper, rewiring, putting in relays for the fogs, the DRLs and all the other bits and bobs that he's having issues with. Clear the fault codes down, make sure that the ECU is doing what it wants to do. Interesting. And then I've got, first thing in this morning, I've got Tim coming in his Transit. We've done loads on this thing before, but he wants not HIDs, LED lighting. So we're doing headlights, side lights, 501 bulbs, H4s, H7s, no, I couldn't get the H11s, but as many as possible to kind of brighten and whiten up his headlights so he can see more, because the standard bulbs are just like glowworms in jam jars. But I will get to work, grab a coffee, come back to you when we've got those in and working. Speak to you in a bit. I meant to say, actually, there was another thing. I got tagged in some at the weekend, which I found quite funny, by a buddy Jade of mine. No, let's talk English. Jade, a buddy of mine. That's better. It was an Instagram post from a guy called Adam C. He's a YouTuber, and he was at Castlecombe when we were there over the weekend with the weekends and bellends. And he found my Esprit and he talked about it, really liked it, said it was the car of the show for him, which is dead cool. But I'll put a clip in so you can see.
GTR. Before we venture on further down this line, we're going to head over to this section, which is just by where my zone is parked. We've got this Civic with the bluey kind of chameleon headlight, but next door to him is a Lotus Esprit. This is the twin-turbo V8 Lotus Esprit. This is not a car that I expected to see at a show like this. I'm proud to say that it is here. This is back when cars had OZ split rims as standard. My TVR actually had OZ wheels. I don't know if these are the originals for the car, but often they did come with the OZ wheel on these British classics from the 80s and 90s. No, I really like that. That's my favourite so far here.
Yes! Yes! Oh, yeah! Can you feel that, buddy? Huh? Huh? Huh?
So I was going to tell you about this as well that happened on Saturday, but I clean forgot because we were just so busy. But basically, the big box drawer, this one here, obviously you've got these little catches. Now as you lift them up, that's how the thing opens up. But this one, I closed at the weekend and it literally shut, just like that, just soft. There was a little click. Then this piece fell on the floor. The screw head is still in there, but this is kind of like the drawer mechanism with the screw snapped in it. So I don't know how I'm going to fix this, because officially I think that bit, yeah, that bit sits inside there, and that obviously is part of the screw there, but it's kind of broken off. but at the minute I can't lock me Mr. Big Drawer because I don't have the thing that it needs. So new box issue, we'll get it fixed, but a bit of a bummer. So we've got Tim's Transit in, we're just doing a headlight bulb change. So we've got the headlight on the bench at the minute. We've got LED 501s at the top here, changed the H15 there. We're doing LED main beam and a upgrade on the H7 in the corner there as well. We're going to go for one of these blue taps, the ring lights. So one of those in there. So all of the headlights having a bit of an upgrade, and a filter for the canvas. Oh, fun times. What's up everybody, how we doing? I'm getting on with the old T5. So I've bonded on the ringlet for the fog lights because that one had fallen off and was on with a cable tie and it's not very good, so that's now joined. We've got new bulbs in there. I'm just sorting out the new loom, which is going to go in through there over to the switch in the dash, and sort out the wiring in here because it's all a bit funky. So we'll get that fitted properly, and I'm going to solder in the cables as opposed to using some crappy little let's crush the cable connection. Why people bother? Look at the knife edge on that. Let's stab that in the cable and that'll be our connection. Absolute garbage. So we're going to replace this loom here for a new one because the plugs on this one awesome, just the best. But I've got my little windscreen puller. This tool I love, so useful. So I'm gonna pop the old turn my torch out, stick it on. Check out this little bad boy. So put it round the clamp on the wiper, just wind back our little pincher, slide it down to the bit that we want to remove, and then we just gently wind this on. The spring will clamp into the bottom of the arm and keep the grip, and then I'll just apply a little bit of pressure, and we usually, I've squirted it with a bit of WD just to give it some lubrication. I give it a little bit of pressure and we should get a nice little pop and it'll fly off. Hopefully not. There we go. Just like that. Just release the center, wind it back out. So rather than putting the end of the wiper through the windscreen, I can use my little grippy tool. We just pop the wiper arm straight off. There we go. Easy. Easy with the right stuff. Exactly the reason when people are like, oh, why have you bought one of them for? What are you ever going to use that for? Why do you need one of them? Well, that's why. So shut up. Every tool, every job. Jobs are good. In a bit. So we've got the T5 going, relays are in, so I've got a relay onto this now system, and I've cut off the added on wiring that we had before. The fog light for the wiring is now done, so all this one here is new, and that runs out the bottom. And just now to test, I've got every single light working, fog light, DRLs, everything off the car. All the lights, the warning lights have gone out on the dash. So far it seems to be happy. I'm going to scan it in a minute, see if it's come up with any internal bulb failures, but so far so good. How long this earth was for the light And I mean, this one here, there's the earth. It's as long as my finger. And they had this running it. 6 foot of cable, yo. Awesome. Say hello, Neil. Ooh. There we go. So Johnny's bus is done, all back together in one piece. I'm just going to take it for a road test. But everything, relays, lights, all seem to be going what they're supposed to do, which is good. But we're just going to take it for a little mooch, make sure that it doesn't flag out after about a minute of driving. In a bit, take a chip. Tomorrow, I have got in tomorrow a Land Rover 110. That's coming in for a full kicker install. 2 days.
Yeah.
Say hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
And some other stuff. Let's go and have a look at the diary. See what we got in. Some cameras and all the, yeah. I'm not entirely sure actually. Stop pointing this camera at my nose. only if you want to lick it. Let's have a look. God, I got to clean up this place. Mess everywhere. So tomorrow, what have we got in? Dash cameras in a Thinkware F770, and then Wednesday we're out mobile to Fiat Multiplers, and Thursday Ben Subaru. Yeah, going to be working around the clock, I think. Should be all nice and fun. Many things are going in. Will it stay? Will it not? Huh? What phone have you got? Note 20, wasn't it?
Note 20 Ultra.
Any good?
Yeah. Not cheap, but good.
I've got to get a new phone. There's a few little options.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Where's my glasses?
As I said, not the cheapest.
Where are my glasses? I reckon they're in the toolbox. Yeah, bring them down. I'll give them to Jody when he comes down. It's not a problem, I'll do that. He's usually here about lunchtime-ish, so if you get him down to me in the morning, I can get them changed for you. So, Monday done. Monday done. Turn off these. T5's been picked up, and I'm going to go home and have some shepherd's pie. What are you having?
Peas on toast,
Oh, nice. See you tomorrow, guys.
Some gourmet stuff.